Hello, this is Bishop Benugbino. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Enlightenment Channel. I'm so glad you have joined us. I have a powerful word for you today, and it's going to be a blessing to you. And I want you to know, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I would love you to do that. Just hit the subscribe button, and that would be very good. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please also like it, and that would be nice. All right, I'm looking forward to you being blessed, and let's get straight into the message. I want to speak on this subject: 10 things that you need to do in your life to make you be on top always. 10 things that you need to do in your life to make you to be on top always. Before we start, I want us to read the scripture. Let's read. We're going to read Philippians 4 verse 13. Philippians 4 verse 13. Very powerful scripture. Let's see what it says. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I read it one more time. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The second scripture we're going to read is Ephesians 3 verse 20. And it says, now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask of him, according to the power that worketh in us. Let me read it one more time. Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask of him, according to the power that worketh in us. So these two scriptures are going to be our foundational scripture. The first one we read, Ephesians 4:13, says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, you can do all things. And so today we're going to look at those 10 things that you need to do in your life that will make you to be on top always. Life is about principles. If you can make the right decisions, then things powerfully will be happening in your life. So life is about applying principles and making the right decisions to follow through. And right things will begin to happen in your life. The first thing we're going to look at, the first point here, is you need to live your life for God. Have a true relationship with God. If you want to excel in life, you want to be on top in life, then you got to, identify with your spiritual nature, your inner self, your true self within you. A lot of times we disregard the inner life and we are so focused on the outer life. But what's going to enhance your life and give your life some potency and power is when you begin to identify with who you are within you, your essential self, your essential you. When you identify with your essential you, then a lot of good things will begin to happen in your life. A lot of powerful things will begin to happen in your life. So it's very important that you have a close relationship with God. When you have a close relationship with God, a lot of good things will begin to happen in your life. The second point that you need to know for you to be on top in life is you have to learn to forgive everyone that offends you. Yes, offense is what holds people in bondage. When you don't forgive your neighbor of what they have done to you, you begin to carry a baggage. You begin to carry a load upon you, and that weighs you down. And that makes your life unfruitful, because resentment, bitterness, and anger will only hold you down. It will not affect the person that you are resenting, but it only affects you and causes a lot of complications in your life, causes a lot of, spiritual problems and even physical problems. So it's important that you forgive those who offend you. I know what they may have done probably is terrible and caused a lot of pain and anguish on your life. But when you forgive and let go and let God, then good things will begin to happen in your life. You become freer. You become healthy, because unforgiveness and resentment and bitterness can only hold you in bondage. So it's very important that you do that. So learn to forgive everyone that offends you. It doesn't mean that you continue to be friends with them, but you just forgive them and move on. And don't let that baggage hang on. And the third thing that you need to do is that you need to learn to be in the present and not focus on past and future. Well, when I mean past and future, is what I want you to do is you must learn to be in the now, in the moment. Because a lot of times what holds us back, what causes depression, what causes a lot of sorrow in our life is holding on to the past. The past is past. The past cannot come back again. You learn from the past, but you remain in the present moment, because the present moment is where reality is, where truth is. Yes, the future is not come yet. The future is not a realistic thing. It's just a projection of your mind. But it creates a lot of anxiety when you begin to project into the future and you find out that it's not happening the way you projected it. But if you live in the moment, the future will come and become now, because your past and the future are always existing in the now. So nowness is where reality is. So when you begin to live in the now and function in the now, you begin to achieve and accomplish things without much struggle, without much effort, without anxiety. Because holding on to the past creates anxiety, creates tension. And holding on to the future that has not come only creates apprehension. So, but when you live in the present moment, then your life becomes peaceful. You become more settled, more calmer in this present moment, because all there is this very moment. There's nothing exists apart from this present moment. Yes, this present moment will pass and becomes your past, and the future will come and will become this moment and still become the past. So what you really have is this present moment. So learn to focus on the present moment and to remove anxiety from your life. And number 4, develop a prayerful and meditative life. Have a prayer life, have a meditative life. Try to spend some time in prayer, in meditation, because prayer is you communicating with God, but meditation is you listening to your inner being, listening to your God self within you. Meditation and prayer should go hand in hand. You should be able to talk to God, but also, more importantly, you should be able to listen. You should be able to calm your spirit. A lot of times our minds are jumping from one thing to the other. In fact, a research has been made, and it is recorded that about your mind is always thinking of almost 75,000 thoughts a day, the whole day. So you can imagine a lot of thoughts going through your mind, jumping from one thought to the other, one thought to the other. So your mind is never settled, and so it brings lack of peace into your life. So, but when you can learn to meditate and calm the mind and focus the mind on one object and be able to disassociate with all these different thoughts that are bombarding your life, then your life becomes more peaceful. You become more peaceful. So learn to do that. Number 5, you need to focus on your main goal in life. You need to have a goal. What is your goal in life? What is it that occupies your mind the most? What is it that interests you the most? What is it that you love doing the most? Why don't you focus on that one goal? Let it be the main object of your life. Build your life around one major goal in your life and pursue it for the rest of your life. And you'll find out that you'll always be moving forward. A lot of times what causes people not to move forward is because they have so many things they are focusing on, and it creates a lot of distraction. But when you focus on one object at a time, it creates a lot of momentum, and you'll be able to achieve that thing. So learn to focus on one thing at a time, and you'll find out that you'll be moving forward along. And number 6, live a positive mental attitude of life. Let your mind focus on positive things. Don't be negative. Don't be pessimistic. There are two kinds of people there. We have the pessimistic person and we have the optimistic person. The pessimistic person is always thinking of the negative, but the optimistic person always focuses on the positive. It's going to happen in your life. You're going to find out that good things are following, because as a man thinks in his heart, on his mind, so he becomes. So what you are thinking about most of the time is what's going to be preponderance in your life. That's what's going to occur more in your life. So it's very important that you become positive. When you have a positive mindset, good things will begin to happen in your life. Number 7, desire the blessed life. Desire to be blessed. Desire to be blessed. When you desire to be blessed, when your mind is focused on being blessed, you will be blessed. But people focus on mostly on lack, on negative things, and they're not focusing on abundance, they're not focusing on supply, they're focusing on limitations. But when you focus on those things, those are what's going to be happening in your life. So learn to focus on the things that once you want to be preponderant in your life, wants to be more in your life. Learn to focus on those things. Focus more on blessing, because you are a blessed person. When you focus on the blessings will begin to come into your life. Number 8, have a blessed mental state of mind. Have a blessed mental state of mind. You focus on the blessing, but you also have a blessed state of mind. When you have that blessed state of mind, blessing will begin to follow you. The blessings of God will overtake your life. So when your mind is focused on blessings and not on lack and all those things, insufficiency, then you begin to see that good things will begin to happen in your life. And number 9, learn to be hardworking in everything you do. Give your all, give your 100% to whatever thing that you set your mind to do. Don't do things half and half. Don't do things 70%, or even give it 110%. Focus your mind on it, give it your all, and you will begin to succeed. It's when you put your all into anything that you are doing, your mind, your soul, your spirit into it, then result begins to come. So do that and you excel. Number 10, learn to be a continuous learner. Learn all the time. Always look for things around your surroundings that will enhance your life, because there are things around you that are going to impart your life. Be a learner. When you become a learner, great things are beginning to happen in your life. Your life becomes blessed. So it's very important that you measure on these things. When you measure on these things, great things will begin to happen in your life. You will excel. You will be blessed. You will be on top. Whatever you set your hand to will succeed. And I hope this has blessed you. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, why don't you do that now? Just subscribe, hit the subscribe button. And if you're blessed by this video, why don't you like it as well? And God will bless you as you do that. Thank you for listening. And God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.